like a black to dark gray room or something. It feels like I'm inside software that you would make 3D animation in. It feels like I'm in a video game creator. That's what it's like. Because nothing, everything's gray. Like nothing's been rendered. There's nothing that has been given texture. Nothing's been given color
Mm-hmm.
or form.
So I want you to acclimate yourself with the body that you have there and see if you feel anything that would be connected to your body, that it's external.
Yeah, I mean, I feel hoses. I
Where?
feel
Where in your body?
I feel them over my face, down my back, in my groin, and I get there's these two hoses running from my groin on the inside of my legs down to the base of my foot, on the sole of my foot. And for some reason, that means something. The sole of the foot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see like these red and black rings, almost like a, I don't know, like a furnace. And I see things like moving around like they're working or something.
What do
Uh,
these beings look like?
uh, well, they're wearing like some sort of like coveralls or something, and they're short. They're like drones or grays that are little ants that are doing a very specific task.
Mm-hmm. Are you able to hear any sounds in their communication, or are they communicating telepathically with each other?
Now, I get the sense that they don't have to have communication because they're just running off of software.
Mm.
That they have one job and they have the software loaded or something, and they just do that one job.
And what are they doing right now?
Well, some of them are carrying these boxes. Others are like punching like a flat screen with their fingers. It's almost like they're running some sort of energy producing machine. Maybe it's what powers their reality, our reality, or the spaceship or something. Oh, I just got the feeling that these are the machine elves.
What do you mean?
Sometimes when people trip, specifically dimethyltryptamine, they always see the machine elves, these creatures that uh, are behind the works. And I just got the feeling that that's what these things are. They're the machine elves.
You mean they are the ones that create our reality as it's happening?
Yeah, they're behind the illusion.
Mm-hmm. So you're basically in the place, you're in the place where they create our reality, and you're seeing that right now.
Yeah, like like it's a massive production on their part that to keep all of us asleep. And something happens at night when we go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's when they implant ideas in us or that's when we're our consciousness is free, and they try to control us at that moment to keep us from waking others. There's something very important about nighttime.
Okay, so we're going to go find out what that is. I'm going to count to one. And when I get to one, you are going to use your knowing and you're going to know what it is. In three, two, one. What happens at night?
That's where they determine who needs their software reloaded or something. It's like I just got the feel that we're the ghosts in the shell or something. And but like some of us are rogue.
We're not complying with the current code.
Or some way, somehow, we're able to circumnavigate the operating system and develop our own operating system.
Do you get a sense of who's directing them?
It feels hive like there is a central like queen or something like that that like gives them their marching orders, their telepathic duties, and that they're all in one unison, working for the collective.
And knowing that there are people that go rogue or um, or that are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Do you get a sense?
I get the sense from them that they want to stop it,
They don't
that
like it.
that they put up, uh, that they're uh, developing tasks and mundane things for these people to do to keep them busy, to keep from developing further, where they're like more powerful. It's
Mm-hmm.
like they're the ones that have like, I get the sense that soul, SOUL, is singular, and that there's like their group has their soul and our group has our soul, but somehow they've enabled to cut it off from some people, but some of us have soul. And so sometimes at night, like there's a pain in the bottom of people's feet, and it has something to do with the control system trying to take back the soul. It's it,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like there's something there, but it also feels uh, like word salad or something.
Okay. So as we continue on this journey, it'll get more clear. So the more you speak, the clearer it will become in your head, and you'll be able to see better and more clearly. And as we are looking at this, your body, what does your body look like now? Is it still what it was before?
No, I'm I feel like I'm energetically massive. Like I am a titan. Like I there's real like strength that like can't be bridled.
So it feels like you're one of these people that cannot be controlled.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to leave that scene and we're going to go to another important scene which we have discussed today. We're going to go to the dream where the men are connected to the VR and connected to the genitalia. You're going to be there, and I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And when I get to 1, you'll be there. 5, looking for that dream. 4, of the men laying on the piece of slab. 3, 2, 1. Be there now. What do you see?
I can hear me breathing through the hose. And
What does your body look like? Is it you or is it a different body?
it's different. It is more fit, uh, less body fat,
Mm-hmm.
but roughly the same height. I'm not wearing anything other than the head, mouth gear, and my midsection is covered.
Mm-hmm.
And like the slab we're on, it looks like it's obsidian. It's black. It's hard. Um, and like when I lift up, I can feel my skin like peeling off of it, like I've been laying there on that cold surface for a long time, and my skin was uh, sticky to it.
Mm-hmm. What happens next?
I'm sitting up, and I see like a little flying drone with like a red blinking light on it, and it comes over in front of me, and it's like staring right at me. And I look to my left, and I see blue light over top of all the guys laid out, and the lights are like hovering over the bodies, but also kind of like being like herky jerky, energetic. The there's a lots of these drones flying around. Uh, I don't know if they're just security or what, but it seems like that has kind of like a mind of its own, like it's sentient.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I just got the sense that when I see uh, the evil faces sometimes when I'm on sleep, it's because I'm waking up and I'm trying to get off this slab, and this drone is causing the VR in my head over my eyes to scare me, and somehow the fear keeps us asleep. I feel that that's truth right there. The fear keeps us asleep.
That's a very powerful statement.
And then I see these walls of granite. Um, and the stairwell going up the side of this massive, like hundreds of stories tall granite face. It doesn't feel like Earth anymore. It feels somewhere further from the sun, far more cold. And it's the reason why I hate cold uh, weather.
So you feel so right now you've woken up from whatever you were connected to. Like
Yeah,
your eyes are open and you're seeing what's happening with that.
yeah.
Yeah. And
And
so you're the only one who's awake right now in the middle of this
yes, but
sea of
there's
men.
so many people that there could be somebody else awake, but they're so far away from me that I can't see them.
Uh-huh. Okay. So when you come to the realization that they're doing this to you, what happens? What are your thoughts?
I want to resist. I want to get up. I want to start pulling hoses and scream, "Get up, get up, get up."
Mm-hmm. And what happens next?
Several drones fly up and they're like moving around trying to control my my tenacious movement. They're trying to isolate me away from the slabs and from the people, and it feels like I get like sleep paralysis, and that's it. Like
You're not able
everything's
to.
everything's black.
Mm. So they're able to take over you again.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
and it has something to do with the back of the spine. Like I think that's why I saw the red, orange, yellow spine, and I get a sense that the way that they're able to jack us back into the system has something to do with our nervous system.
Mm-hmm.
And
Are
like
you? Yeah, go ahead.
if we're able to uh, disconnect from our line as five senses, that we can see what's really going on.
What happens after everything goes dark? Is that the end of that vision?
I feel like I'm struggling internally, but like I got no muscle control.
So it's
And
all in your head.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then I see like these like this metal pipe that comes down and it's got like 15, 16 arms coming off of it. And at the end of these arms are these balls uh, that they connect different types of tools to. And I see that over my head. Uh, and I don't know, it feels like they're about to like try something different. Like,
With you because you're different.
yeah, like they let me manifest little things to be complacent, to be
Mm.
compliant. Like they give me a bone here so that I don't continue the hard work of uh, the word denying the self and like realizing something greater.
All right.
And
Okay.
I get the distinct feeling that uh, family members, people in our lives, are used like Agent Smiths when we bring up something that doesn't match the official narrative. They use these people that are close to us in our lives to make little derogatory remarks that keep us down, that keep us from uh, going all in and developing ourselves to our fullest potential.
Mm, okay. Okay, so I wonder, can you tell if there's anything else that we need to know about this scene?
I got nothing but a gray visual field.
Okay. All right, so let's close that scene. We're closing that scene now. And we're going to move to the other scene of the dream where you were in a vat of liquid. Moving to that scene. And you're going to be there in 3, 2, 1. And you're there now. What's happening?
I'm got my hands pressed up against the this little window that I can see, and I'm floating uh, with like completely immersed, kind of in a like a static state. Uh, Somehow I'm breathing through the liquid, and there's bubbles being put into the liquid, like a constant flow. Um, the liquid has this pink, reddish hue to it, and through the window, all the light looks green, and there's I can see different uh, like tall grays, short grays, different uh, people like
Beings.
humanoids
Mm-hmm.
walking back and forth, uh, almost like I'm on a wall, and there's a rows of us or something like I'm an experiment, like they're trying different things using a different medium, like the fluid, like the amniotic fluid.
Mm-hmm. And when you said there's rows of you, there's rows of different vats, or everybody's on one big vat? Hotel.
Different rows of individual vats for
Okay.
individuals.
Mm-hmm. And as you acclimate yourself to that body, what does it feel like? What does it look like?
It feels pasty, like I like my skin has never been in the sunshine. Like I could see all my veins and arteries. Um, like my toenails look exceptionally long, like they've never been cut.
And is it you in this body, or is it a different person?
It's definitely a human body.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels like my size. But then all that is falling down,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm lifting up, and my visual field is shifting. I'm letting go, trying to make space for whatever. It's almost like they're trying to get my soul out of this body and put a different soul in it, like one of their own. Like they want to experience life as a human.
And this would be one of the grays.
Yeah, or their overlords. Like it feels like they're trying to, that's the experiment. They're trying to figure out a way to separate the spark of the creator out of me and others so that they can have the creative force uh, and or experience life in the physical realm like we do.
Mm-hmm. What else do you feel or see?
I see like this fish vertebrae. And the only reason I say fish is it's really small, compact, and it's like it's green and white, almost like they kind of left the head or the gills on it, and it's just the back, and it's vertical,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like greens, almost like a dolphin fish, green, yellows, blues.
And you see this floating in the air, or where is it?
It's just in the ether. I don't know why, like it popped up, unless it's just
Maybe,
a reference to the amniotic fluid, fish, um,
yeah, I think
hybrid.
it's symbolism for what what they're doing to you. In other words, you are that vertebrae and you are that head,
Yeah,
and like the exoskeleton, you are the exoskeleton of what they're trying to
right,
manipulate.
right.
And what do you see outside of this vat other than the other vats and the beings that are there?
Uh, just like a laboratory, like different types of machines. Uh, it looks like people looking through uh, things like microscopes. It's like they look like they're trying to solve a puzzle. But I get the sense that there's a time limit, that something is happening, that like too many too many are awakening or something, and there's a frenetic energetic feel to what they're doing. They got to figure this out fast, or it's going to be a shift of some sort.
Well, that's good news. So, as you look around to the other vats, do these people, beings, whatever's in these vats, do they look just like you?
No, it looks like there's a mix of everybody. I see I see a black guy. I see a couple of white women. I see, you know, a smaller person, maybe Asian or Hispanic. Um, it seems like there's like a bunch of different people here, whereas before it seemed like it was like all white males on the slab. It's like this is a different place.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had the idea that there's a consciousness or the software that they put in certain racial groups. I never thought of it like that. That's weird. I don't,
That the software is different, right?
yeah, yeah. It's like some groups are more logical, some groups are more sensual, some groups are more aggressive, some groups are more low key, some groups are more ostentatious, and it's like a big. It feels like a big experiment
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that they benefit some way somehow from us looking at our differences instead of recognizing how much we're alike. It's like it goes back. I think that loosh, like some way somehow they get some sort of energetic return on chaos.
Fear and chaos.
Yeah,
Do you feel or recognize or get anything else from this scene?
I got the sense that like I saw like Martin Luther King and Gandhi, and then the flash was like, these are the people that look past the bullshit, and that's why they get killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
Okay.